Hey guys, Craig from Kabooyaa. I just thought I'd go through something that I received the other day that I found very pertinent to personalising your follow-up campaigns or follow-up workflows to clients based on their specific needs. So I have a client who has a fencing or a gate company in Sydney, and he sent me this email here. I'm just going through the workflows at the moment and had a thought. For my business, part of the discovery process with the client is figuring out their pain points, which is quite important. I did a quote this afternoon for Karen, Bill Rose. She has a toddler that is an escape artist and is constantly trying to escape. Now, this is probably pretty common to a lot of us with kids, I suppose. I've experienced that as well. She wants to she wants a set of automatic gates to keep him from getting out of the property and onto the road. So very important. For my product, the pain points are fairly common. So this makes it a little bit easier because, if you've got clients that have similar issues over and over again, if you're, facing that, they need a new set of gates or the gate fixed for one of the following reasons: to keep unwanted people out for security, to keep the kids in the property and safe, to keep the dogs in the property and safe, both kids and dogs, or to finish the property to increase the street appeal value. Would there be a way to create a pain point tag on each client to send them down a more specific workflow related to their pain point? I feel the automated follow-ups would be more effective by making them more specific but also generic in that sense to a client without actually having to custom make a workflow for each client. Now, this is very interesting, and yes, it is easy to do, and I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. So the first thing we want to do is, this is for his custom form. So this is his contact us form. We've added a field here called main interest, which we've made we've actually made it mandatory, so they've got to choose one, and we've put all his pain points in here, including other, just if there's some other reason. So they can put that there, they can write a message. So I'll show you how to do this. First thing we need to do is create a new custom field. So if you go into settings and then down to custom fields and you click in here and you go click add field. Okay, now what we're going to choose for this point is single drop down. Choose that one, then hit next. But I've already created it, so I'm going to show you here how to edit. I'll just do it as an edit, but basically you'll see here it's a single drop down. We've given it a name. We've added it to a group, and generally you want to make that general info so it's quite visible for you in their contact field if you want to see that. And then what we've done is we've added all those different pain points, including other, in the order that we want them. So you can move the order around once you've created them. And if you need more, you just add another option and it adds one here. Okay, once you've done that, you hit save. Okay, then in the then if you go to sites and you go to forms and you go to the contact us form that you have on your website, in this case we'll open it here. And we want to add a new element. So this is the one. What you would do, you would click on custom fields, and then under general info, you would find that, because we put it in general info when we created that custom field, as you remember, you'll find it, you just drag it in. So I'll drag another one in just as an example. So here, this one's lead source, so I'm going to drag that in there, and it just drops it there. Now, if we want to make it mandatory, I won't save this, but this is an example of how do you do it. Now, if I click here and we scroll down, we can click on required. Now, you'll notice it now has an asterisk here. It means that they must fill this out. Okay. So once you've done that, you want to save it. Now, this would automatically add this extra field to his contact us form on his website that's already built. So because we've put the integration code on the website, you can modify this form however you like, and it will automatically update on the website. So I'm just going to delete that because we don't want that in there, and I'm just going to hit save. So that's how you add the form. Now the next part is, what do you do with that main interest custom field? So this is our contact us form automation. So as soon as they fill out that custom field, we come in through here, and then what I've done, I've added what's called an if-else. So if you go here on the plus button and you just type in here if, you'll get this here. Okay, click on that. Once you've done that, it will open up like so. Now, what we do is we come here to, I'll just go back here and show you. So we click here and we go contact details, and then we scroll down and you'll see here, these are all our custom fields that we have. Now if we scroll down, we're looking for, in this case, main interest. Okay, so we're going to find that main interest, and then we're going to select is, and then we're going to select, we get all the options. So we choose our first one. That, and then what I normally do is put the name of it here so it shows up here on the field. Then we want to, I'll come down the bottom here, we want to add a new branch. So you click on that, it would open up, you would then go to contact details and then scroll down. Obviously in this case again it's main interest because we called it that, but it could be pain point, it could be anything you want. Click on that and then you go is, and then you select the one you want. So again, I'm not going to do that because we've already built that. So then what that does is it gives you this branch with all these different, you'll see here, keep unwanted people out, security. Next one, keep the property safe, keep the kids in the property and safe. Keep the dog safe. So it gives you all these options. Now, basically what happens is, this is our normal workflow for somebody who comes in that's generic. Get notified, they get an email that says thank you. So over here, we could duplicate, if we come here, we could come here and just go copy all actions, which is this one here. I'll move this across. All actions from here, and we could come across here and just copy and paste it to there. Now, I've got these go-tos here because he hasn't done his generic follow-up yet, but we've got this here. So we've copied that. Now, all we need to do is come down here and change our notification with the details, and we could add here in the message notification. We come here, we click on contact, and then we scroll down until we get custom fields, and then we get main interest. Now that's put that there. Now this would come in what their problem is, and that he would get notified exactly what their issue is. So if he's calling them, he knows that it's about keeping the dog in. He can have that conversation happening there. Okay. Next thing that he want to do is come down here and add or modify this email and make it personal. So we've received your information about you wanting to have a new gate installed to keep your dog safe and sound. We understand how important this is for you. We also appreciate that with our pets, blah, blah, blah. And that's how you would basically customize and make your incoming messages personal to the pain points of your clients once they've filled out the form. Now, the beauty of this is that further on in the client's cycle, we can use these same pain points in other workflows just the same way. Once he's delivered his quote, the quote follow-up can be tailored to the pain point. So continually we're talking about keeping the kids safe, keeping the dog safe, keeping the property safe, adding value to our property, whatever it might be for your business. So this is where it's quite easy to do and very, very powerful for follow-up, because it really does generically customize the messaging to the particular problem the client is facing. If you need any help on this, or you want to find out more, you're free to reach out to me at admin@kabooyaa.com. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.